As you can see, guys, the price of Bitcoin in our case is flashing us a very, very interesting scenario. A scenario which is pointing us where the price in the medium short term, where the price for the coming days might be possibly heading. So please, try that like button before I jump into the content. And also, guys, Bybit is giving around 200 USDT position airdrop to new users registered on the CryptoAnup with affiliate ID 30687 will have opportunity to claim this 200 USDT position airdrop, future position airdrop, Bitcoin position or Ethereum position. So all the links to that, Bybit 200 USDT future airdrop is in the description down below. Bybit 30,000 free bonus is also in the description down below. And along with that, Bybit 2.2 million USDT prize pool competition, which is about to begin, is also in the description down below. So feel free to check it out. Feel free to claim these free bonuses. Now, first thing first, if you look at this price action of Bitcoin right now, you can see we have already broken below the support line. This lower trend line from this ascending broadening wedge has already been broken, and this could be looked as a bearish continuation pattern. I even shared this CryptoAnup buy sell indicator support, Williams alligator indicator support, right? But if you look at this right now, if you look at this carefully, this same trend line could be rejecting us. So this is very tricky, guys. For the medium short term, there might be some more impulsive move, price coming back to test this key line again around 44,500 to 45,000 range, then start with another continuation here like this. Because if the worst case scenarios plays out for Bitcoin before starting with this actual impulsive move, you can see we could see 25 to 30% retracement, 25-30% retracement, and only after that starting an actual impulsive move. Will this make sense? Because if you look at this indicator separately, you can also see that this Williams alligator indicator might be giving us some mixed signal. So we have to monitor this indicator carefully, because if the blue line starts appearing at the top, green line at the bottom, it results in a corrective move. You can see whenever we have seen this green line appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom, it has resulted in some impulsive move. Each and every time whenever this blue line was at the bottom, green line at the top, it has resulted in some very nice impulsive move. But when this blue line was at the top, the vice versa, when the blue line was at the top, green line at the bottom, it resulted in a corrective move. You can see each and every time whenever we have seen this blue line appearing at the top, green line at the bottom, it has resulted in a corrective move. So if we look at this right now, right, the blue line is slowly appearing at the top. So we have to be a little bit careful. It could be also sign of coiling up like this. Coiling up usually indicates incoming volatility. So coiling up from this Williams alligator indicator usually indicates incoming volatility. But we have to be careful, because I just showed you, if the price of Bitcoin fails to regain its strength above 44,500, 45,000 properly, it will be looked as a relief rally. This small relief rally before slowly getting attracted here to the downside, and only after that starting with this actual impulsiveness. Because right now, if I would add this CryptoAnup buy sell indicator, you can see even this CryptoAnup buy sell indicator is having some difficulty to hold this price. So if Williams alligator indicator is going to show this bearish crossover, then we have to be careful, because that could be also a sign that this indicator, our indicator, instead of holding the price, might be rejecting the price, and then we could be seeing another corrective move like this before continue our uptrend. You can see the overall picture for me personally still looks very bullish. Even if the price shows another 20-30% retracement, it is going to be just a temporary retracement in my opinion, because I can see this still following the continuation pattern. Even if the worst case scenario plays out, even if the price starts showing another corrective move, even if the price starts following this ascending broadening wedge or bearish continuation pattern, even following this ascending channel, you can see this lower trend line is the area where we might be getting attracted, but it is still going to be looked as a continuation pattern, higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern for Bitcoin. Not just only that, guys, I've also been very clear. any sort of a retracement is going to give us a buying opportunity, and according to this yearly CPI line, a leading indicator which might be acting as magnet at this current stage before finding bottom, before continuing this new uptrend. Because right now, even if we look at this liquidation heat map in a bigger picture, if we look at this yearly liquidation heat map, we can see, guys, we have huge liquidity cluster around this price range of 34,000-35,000. Bulls are positioning themselves for this price range, so we have to be a little bit careful. Even though in a smaller time frame, you can see we have huge liquidity cluster around 43,000-44,000. So that's why I personally think in the medium short term, the price of Bitcoin might show some impulsive move, might get attracted around 44,000-45,000, but that will be the key point or the key level, because we know we have to find support above that range at any cost, because failing to find support above 44,500 to 45,000 in the medium short term could result in another corrective move, could result in another correction, which could bring us around this buy zone from this CPI indicator before turning bullish. And we are also aware any sort of a pullback, I mean a retracement of around 20-30% retracement, it is going to be looked as a pre-halving shakeout, because whenever the price of Bitcoin right before the halving has shown some bearish move, it has got attracted around this rising trend line in which it acted as support. So in our case, since we are also nearing the fourth Bitcoin halving, so this might be a final pre-halving shakeout, price getting attracted towards this rising trend line, which is going to be above 30,000. Do not worry about that. And then finally starting with this actual impulsiveness. So that's why, guys, even if the price in the medium short term is going to show some weakness, get attracted here to the downside in between 30 to 40,000 range, the bigger picture still looks very, very bullish, and I don't want you guys to be left out. And now, if you look at this smaller time frame, I mean in a 4-hour time frame, you can see very clearly the price of Bitcoin has managed to come across this POC line. This POC line was a very important line right now, since the price is above it, 42,700. If that is going to be our support for today, I am actually expecting some sort of a range bound price getting attracted around this 44,500, even up to 45,000 before choosing a trend direction. So that's what, guys, in the medium short term, there might be some more impulsive move, because the price right now, if we look at this using the CPI indicator, could be getting attracted around this monthly elrond line one more time. And why? Because you can see we have found support at this January CPR, and this formation is also a bullish formation. Let me show you that here. First one is this descending broadening wedge. You can see in an hourly time frame, in a smaller time frame, if the price manages to find support above this falling trend line, then 44,000 to 45,000 will be looked as our upcoming target. I mean, the price of Bitcoin could be showing a move like this before choosing a trend duration, because that is the price opportunity from this descending broadening wedge around 45,000 range. Let me show you that here one more time. You can see the price objective in that case is going to be 44,600 to 45,000 range from this descending broadening wedge. And not just only that, even if you would add a horizontal trend line, even according to this horizontal trend line, you can see it is still looked as a bullish continuation pattern. I mean, right angle broadening bottom. So even if this is going to play out, you can see we have to flip upper trend line into proper support. Flipping the upper trend line into proper support is definitely going to result in another continuation. And again, the price objective from this descending broadening wedge, the price objective from this right angle descending bottom is also going to be around 44,600, 45,000 range. So if we can flip this resistance into proper support, if the price in the medium short term could find proper support over this POC line 42,700 to 43,000 range, then this is the area where we could be getting attracted before choosing a trend duration, because getting rejection around that area means the price could be slowly getting attracted towards this buying zone, right? Price could be slowly getting attracted towards this lower trend line from this ascending channel, also getting attracted towards this rising trend line before the halving, and even and even the price opportunity from this ascending broadening wedge. But regardless of this bearish scenario, I just want you guys to focus on the bigger picture, because just like from the past price action, once we go through the halving, we are also expecting the price of Bitcoin to go parabolic. So guys, these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. And one more time, if you are new to this channel, if you haven't signed up using my Bybit link, then please do it right now, because by doing that, you will be receiving free $200 USDT airdrop, futures airdrop, either Bitcoin USDT or Ethereum USDT. You will be also eligible to claim up to 30,000 in free bonuses. Along with that, to take part in this 2.2 million USDT prize pool competition. All the links are given in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. So guys, by saying this, I'm signing out. Until next time, bye bye.